Hi, I'm not a YouTuber. I have to say this even before I start doing the video. Um, Today, I wanted to share how you can repair your Mackie Onyx Artist 1.2 or maybe anything related to these audio interfaces. Now the only reason why I'm posting this video is because there is not enough information online about how to open this, or some people just kind of mess things up. But if you have any idea about how circuitry works, you can easily repair this yourself. But the only problem that we might face is we don't know how to open this. So today I am going to show you that. Before you even start, you just grab your device and you have to leave these rubbers, right? These rubber paddings. Once you just move them, you're going to find holes for the screws. There's going to be 4 screws under these rubbers, 2 under each rubber padding, like that. I hope you can see that. All you have to do is you have to unscrew them. You can use a very tiny screwdriver. You're going to have 4 screws. After unscrewing, you have kind of made your way to opening the back and the front. Now, to understand how to do this, usually when you are working with Focusrite Solo or Focusrite, pretty much any of the Focusrite audio interfaces, all you can do is push it forward and it will come out. But right now it's not working. And the reason is it's built a little different. All you need is a stationary knife like this, and you have to put the knife in between this edge, right in between this line. You just have to push it in. I have auto flash turned on, that's why I brought it up. And you put it in, and then you slightly twist it, and it will just pop out. And after it pops out, you can use your fingers and you can just pull it apart, and you can see what it looks like from the inside. Now here's a tricky part. Even if you pull it anyway, it's not going to open. And the only reason is, you see these places, there would be these knobs, these very beautiful knobs. These are going to be on top of there. You have to remove them. The problem is there is going to be this kind of small nuts on each knob. This is something very unique that I didn't even notice at first. They go inside this area like that, and they kind of have what I don't know what it's called, some sort of a rubbing that the threads, these are called the threads. So all you have to do is you have to take something. If you don't have a screwdriver that tiny, you can take a stationary knife and you have to put it inside of this nut, right? After you put it inside, you just have to twist it into a side, and then you can open it like a screw with your stationary knife, or if you have something else, and after a while it's just gonna open up and you're gonna have this piece in your hand. So the reason why you need to have that piece is to separate this little part, and then after you just take that off, you have to take your stationary knife again and you have to put it inside, just like you did with the back, and you have to push it outwards, and that way you can open the front covering up as well. I'll just have to use 2 hands like that. You just open that, you just put it aside, and afterwards, now here's the final step. There is going to be a couple screws right in here. In here there's going to be something around 3 screws at this stage. You can easily see the screws. You just have to unscrew them, and after you do that, it simply comes out in your hand. It's just going to slide out automatically after you remove the screws. Now if you are an expert on how circuits work, you can easily understand where your problem might be, or maybe you can detect your problems. If you're opening this, I'm already assuming that you know how to work with with circuits, so I'm assuming that you know. Please do not open this if you don't know how to work with these, because you can easily damage these and it's going to be an expensive thing, or you might even have to buy a new one. So just don't open it like that. If you have a problem on this thing, you can just replace it. If you have a problem on these, the potentiometers, you can replace this. I have a problem on the potentiometers, and that is what I'm trying to replace. So here you go. Now I've shown you how to open the device. If you are going to repair the device yourself, I am not liable, please. I don't know anything that you do with your device. I do not recommend it if you're not an expert. If you're an expert, then do it on your own risk. Do it at your own risk. I don't know anything. Best of luck. Adios.